Good morning. It's a beautiful morning in December and I am really late at wrapping my MUSA BAJOO up properly. So we've had a couple of -6s, -5s here in Staffordshire so far. I quickly went out and wrapped it up to keep the worst of it off. So I'm going to unwrap it, show you guys what it looks like after having such a poorly wrap on it for a couple of nights where we had some bad weather, and then we're going to wrap it properly. So without further ado, let's get into this late video. As I have unwrapped these, now these are almost perfect, so I don't know why I was worried about a couple of nights frost. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you've not got everything wrapped up in your garden just yet, then don't worry. I think the real damage comes when it's consistently cold and consistently wet. Now, might get called out for this comment, but I genuinely believe that it's the wet that does more harm than the actual freezers themselves. So, with that little bit of advice there, let's get this unwrapped and then wrapped up properly, or try to. And one of my favourite quotes, life finds a way. Hey, Jurassic Park.
That life finds a way.
Not so much that one. I'll tell you what I am going to do. For those ones which do look a little bit mushy where the frost has hit it a bit harder, I'm going to take these off. So I'm going to get a sharp knife and I'm just going to cut that off completely, just so I can almost stop the rot, because what I don't want to happen is this to continue down the stem, if that makes sense to you. So I'm going to do a little bit of pruning before I wrap this back up, but I'm pretty pleased with it. I've been worrying about these, to tell you the truth, and I've got another big clump of bananas offset to my greenhouse, so same process for that as well. If you guys have followed the channel along for a while, you know that I'm all about how cheap I can get something done. Right, so I'm using things that I've already got, canes, stakes, and I'm also using a couple of old greenhouse supports to help hold in the hay around the sides as well. Really, it's a case of using anything that's available to me, but I'm sure you guys have all got that cupboard where you tend to store things that are useful to you guys in the garden as well. It's pretty, isn't it? So at this point, I should probably mention what I'm using. So I've bought my hay just from a pet store, and the fleece was just B&Q special. I believe it's a Verve make. So again, it was really, really cheap. It hasn't cost me a great deal of money at all. This is certainly worth noting. Is this probably the best way? No. Is it the prettiest? Certainly not. But it's probably one of the cheapest ways, because all I've really done is bought some new fleece, which for me this year was a bit of a necessity. All in all, I think we'll have this done for about £10, and it will do the job. There's a couple of things I'm going to do different. So now I've got to this point, I am going to continue to put straw and protect the base. But what I am going to do from about halfway up is just wrap those with some fleece as well, along with pots on top, and then continue the process, and then all the way around. Let's continue. Onwards. So as you can see, it's got its outer layer, it's got the hay and straw towards the base, and then it's got a full wrap on top as well. Cover with the pot, that's the last one to do, and then I'm going to wrap the whole thing over. There we have it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something from it. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas to you guys, and Happy New Year. Hopefully we'll get some more content out. With the schedule so busy at Christmas, I'm just unsure as to what the next couple of 3 weeks lie. But until next time, we'll see you in the garden. You take care, guys.